Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
Let's go West!
Take your tray tables and put them in the upright and locked position. Takeoff is imminent. The fastest rising star in the Republican Party, not in this congressional district, not in the state of Florida, in the country. Star at the Hannity Show, star of YouTube, and the next congressman from Eastern Palm Beach County, Alan West. Thank you. Thanks so much. God bless you all for being here. And I got to tell you, I think that God right now is kind of leaning toward being a conservative Republican because he said it's a real nice breeze today. You know, yesterday we had some great news that I think maybe some of you know about, hopefully others have found out about. But the last quarter FEC reports came out, laying out their fundraising numbers. And I want to tell you what you were able to do for this campaign. In April through June, the Alan West campaign raised $1.4 million. Now, we were second only to one person, and that person was Michelle Bachman, who had $1.7 million. But the great thing was, when Congressman Ron Klein submitted his numbers, Ron Klein had $511,000. We outraised him by $900,000 in 1 year. We have consistently outraised Congressman Klein in the past election cycle 2-to-1 and now 3-to-1. That's not a testimony to who I am, it's a testimony to you all. Because in that quarter, 98.5% of our contribution, 98.5% was individual contributions. That shows that you are going to send me to Washington, D.C. Now, why was it important for us to be out here today? Because you got to pick a team. You got to pick a team that will stand up and fight for this country. You've got to pick a team that will stand up and fight for the state of Florida. Because one of the important things we have to realize right now, that it is about a synergy. It is about a synergy of ideas that go from Washington, D.C. to Tallahassee and down to our local levels. Because if we skip over one of those levels, the right principles of governance will not get down to you, the most important person in the United States of America, the individual. So it's important that you listen to the people that are standing up here talking to run for Senate, talking about running for Congress, talking about running for the governor's race, talking about running for state Senate, state house, school board, state Senate, all of those races. Because if we do not get that right team together, we can end up losing at some level. And I don't want to see us lose at any level. I want to see us successful at the national level, at the state level, and at the local level. But let me tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take each and every one of you about a month from now to come out and be a part of this process. One of the critical things that no one talked about at this stake right now is redistricting in 2012. And if we don't have control of the governor's mansion, if we don't have control of the state house, it doesn't matter if Alan West, Bernard Sansaric, Joe Budd, or Karen Harrington win those congressional districts, because they'll turn back around and they'll redistrict them so that they can be successful in winning in 2012. That's why it's important that not only do you understand our Constitution, you understand what's at stake in this state of Florida. And you need to go out and you need to educate other people on the issues from the national level to the state level to the local level, because we're squeezing the American people. See, my fear is this. At the end of this year, if we're not careful, when you look around and you see tax cuts going away, when you see capital gains tax increase, when you see dividends taxes increase, when you see the death tax comes back, and in the very front of it, George Steinbrenner picked just the right time to die, so he will not get hit up for about $500 billion. But if Nancy Pelosi and that Congress is still in charge, who says they won't make the death tax retroactive? And if this debt commission comes out and says We're going to put a value-added tax on top of all the other taxes you have. Think about a 65 to 70% marginal tax rate. Think about the taxes that are hitting you up at the local level. If the American people look up and find themselves, and I'm talking about the production class of America, looks up and finds themselves with 2/3 to 3/4 of their earnings going right out the door, the United States of America as we know it is over. That's what we're fighting for. So this is my challenge to you all, the Palm Beach GOP. I don't want to see a 10% show rate for the primary on the 24th of August. Let me give you a statistic. For Congressional District 22, there are 103,737 registered Republicans. There are 97,888 registered Democrats, 71,880 independents. I'm challenging you to get 60% of the Republicans in Palm Beach County out on the 21st of August for this primary. And then I'm further challenging you to get 80 to 85% of the Republicans in Palm Beach County out for the general election on the 2nd of November. We're going to send a message to the liberals of South Florida that we are awake, that we are standing strong, and that we stand on the principles of limited government, of lower taxes, of security from internal and external threats, of individual responsibility and accountability, of our liberty, of our free market solutions, because that financial reform bill that was just passed is not what this country is about. We believe in leadership that's based upon merit and talent and not about entitlement. And we believe in our traditional values as American people. We believe in our borders. We believe in our culture. We believe in our language. We believe in the sanctity of life and of marriage. That's what we stand for. You need to make sure you pick a team that is ready to stand on those principles so that we can win on the 24th of August, but even better, we will win on the 2nd of November, and the liberals of South Florida will know they no longer own South Florida. We are